How did that cow get up there? What are you thinking, buddy? Welcome back. As you can see, some things have changed around here. I made a path, and it keeps on going. It connects the aviary down here in the swamp up here to the fish hatchery along the river. Isn't it nice? Look at that. Oh, I just love it so much. Okay, now I am going to blow it all up. Just kidding. I'm not gonna blow it all up. Just some of it. Ooh, it's early morning time for me, everyone. That means I have my deep voice. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yuck. Seriously though, today what's this? A book? I bet it says who built this. Yep, sure does. But oh, another book. Another book. Hey, wait a second. Oh, this room has gotten bigger. Before it was just a tiny little hallway with this sign. It's grown. Who built this? As in these four walls? As in who built this room? That is a question I would like to know the answer to. But there can really only be one person. Dramatic pause for comedy. It had to have been Matt Strick, but he's been avoiding me. Every time I'm playing the game, he's not here. Okay, I think I'm finally getting back on track here for today's episode of B.L.Y. Didn't we have bread for lunch yesterday? How? I feel like that's what this guy's saying to me right now. Come closer to me, microphone. I got a new mic, everybody. Video production slowed down a little bit as I was learning my new setup, but I'm back and I sound better than ever before. Don't you think so? My plan today is to focus on the southern region of the city, and we are going to build a lookout tower. You might also call it a watchtower, or even an observation tower. I figure if I develop the neighborhood just outside of town, I can then work it north into the city towards these existing neighborhoods, which are spreading south that way. We're going to have new buildings coming up from the south and coming down from the north. The strategy is to close off the gap and fill it in, so to speak. And eventually those two neighborhoods will meet somewhere here in the middle. Eventually, I should highlight, because this won't all happen today, but today we are going to lay the groundwork. Oh, and I have to tell you, I remembered my build idea, the one that kept me stumped all last episode. I haven't started working on it yet, but I did write it down. I think maybe next time I will have it ready to share with you. I've now waded across the future site of a bridge. I think a bridge will look really good right there. Coming into town, which means there will be a road touching down right here and proceeding in that direction. This road matters a lot. It connects this whole southern neighborhood into the city and connects up all these new buildings that we're going to eventually have down here. So that is where we will begin. No street grid in this neighborhood. The road will be a winding one. Winding and weaving through this forested suburban and rural territory. Historically, this neighborhood has been used for industry so far. Squidding factory, fish hatchery. So I'm going to make the road kind of wide for work trucks to come through and real beat up. But also travelers from afar would be using this road to come into the city or to leave. So some rest stops or maybe some little sights to see along the way would be nice. And back to where we started the episode, I've begun the road here by connecting the aviary up with the fish hatchery. And in this spot, there's going to be an intersection where a new road will branch off and take you north into the city, along that path that we just walked to get here. Did you forget I said I was going to blow something up? Next to this future intersection, up on this hill is where the lookout tower is going to go. I got the idea for a lookout tower while I was working on this road. I noticed this hill is so well suited for a lookout tower. That means these trees have got to go. But I'm so freaking bored of chopping with my axe. I've been clearing out this dark oak forest to make this road all this time. So we're gonna see about using other methods. That was pretty good. It did the bulk of the work for me. All I had to do was just a little cleanup of what the TNT didn't get. Why is Eddie inside my base? You've become the mayor's little messenger, haven't you? Oh wow, they've written a lot. It has come to my attention that you are responsible for the power generators beneath the city. Well, that is true. I also am aware that you are living down there in the... how does he know I'm living here? Sculk infestation, generators. It is no longer safe for you. I'm being fired? Again? The mayor has ordered me to leave the power station and to quit restoring the city. He's gonna quarantine my base and kick me out of it, but this is where I've got all of my stuff. I can't move all this stuff out right now. I'm too busy and I've got too much of it. Let's go talk to the mayor. Hello? Mr. Mayor, I need to have a word with you. That brain-dead moron mayor, he's a coward too. Won't come and talk to me face to face about this. What's this on the mayor's desk? M.I.N.E Corporation internal memo. Well, this is all happening because of that sculk infestation, so I guess it's up to me to solve it. The sculk infestation has been growing up from the depths beneath the power station. It's been getting worse ever since I turned these power generators back on, and the power generators power this mysterious machine. And also there's this bookshelf monster that Matchtrick made, or I think maybe he made it, but maybe he didn't. It's coming up from below, and it's covered in all this sculk stuff. Please tell me you've made some discoveries. Do these guys have anything for me? I know, these librarians I've got studying the cube diorama, they'll have some answers. I got nothing. No leads from any of them. Forget it. I've got to get back to work on the city. I don't care what the mayor says. Oh, that's the one that the mayor has installed to study the infestation in here. Oh, if he sees me, he'll tell the mayor that I'm down here. I'm just gonna tiptoe my way out of here. Now, technically, it's not my job to be doing this anymore. And officially, I could be, I don't know, thrown in jail if I'm caught. I don't think I could handle jail. All those Iron Golem gangbangers in there, they'd rough me up real good. But I love this city too much to quit restoring it. So I'm just going to have to do it in secret. That's gonna be tricky because all of my blocks are in there. No entry my butt. Just get in and get out. Get in and get out. You can do it. Oh, he sees me. Oh, run. This is gonna be a tricky operation until I can get my name cleared and get back my job. And the only way to do it is to solve this sculk infestation mystery so I can prove that I'm not responsible. What else can I do? Retire and live on the Sniffer Ranch for the rest of my life? Oh, I'm sure the mayor would love that. Get me out of the picture for good. Well, it's not so bad anymore out here now that I can at least clean off all that dirt and sniffer smell that I get on me. I've rigged up a wash station. There's a barrel you can fill up with water, hit the spigot and take a little shower, and a little spigot down here where you can wash off your boots. I love this addition to the Sniffer Ranch. But I love it even more because it was suggested by one of y'all. We had to have a talk about how bad I must smell. But now I can be fresh and clean. Thanks for the great idea, villager buds. This is for you. And to all of you, I need you to comment me telling me what else I could add to the Sniffer Ranch. You know, this area right here, this spot is looking really empty. I need a good idea for what could go here. This place is great, but no, I'm not living here. I know where I belong. And it's here. I've got a lot of this road done. Still have to build a bridge connecting it over the river. Excuse me, womp. Yes, I still need a bridge to bring the road over the river into the city proper, but from here all the way down, it's done. A month ago, I made a poll asking what other colors of giant mushrooms would you add to Minecraft? You know, we have the brown and the red, and we need more colors than just those two. The crimson and warp stem don't count, and 100% of you responded blue cyan. I agree. Blue mushrooms would look really cool. Here's what I think they could look like. It's a pretty good interpretation. The road is done. That's nice. Skipping ahead, this is me from the future, and the lookout tower has been built. Let's see how it went. Wow, you get such a nice view from up here. And the build really caps off the road nicely. Right here at this intersection? Yeah, let's get a look-see from a distance. See how it looks with the skyline. Oh yeah, baby. That's doing it for me. Okay, I've finished my job for the day and I managed to not get caught, so I should investigate a little bit now. You know, I haven't investigated inside here much. The old mine corporation operation. Maybe the old abandoned offices here have some clues. The Dakara lab scientist told me further studies of all anomalies is required for understanding the sculk infestation. That includes the cube. It's an anomaly. The mine corporation was excavating the cube. Maybe they made some discoveries about it. Where? What's this? A memo from the mayor's office? We are on track to slingshotting our city into the future. The public is still unaware of your discoveries. We are safe to continue excavation. Somebody misspelled that. I am aware of the risks, but if my experts are correct, this artifact is the one that contains the power. It will power everything in our city. It will give us a mighty force. We can't afford not to discover this power. I need you to keep going. And that's the mayor's signature, all right. The mayor was in cahoots with mine? Did Eddie know about this? No, of course he didn't. He's innocent. So when Super BubLimeYo pushed out the evil M.I.N.E corporation and sent in the Dakara lab scientists to take their place, he was unwittingly replacing the mayor's goons with more of the mayor's goons? I don't think he'll be happy about this. Why would the mayor know about what they were doing here and not tell the citizens? Why did he go along pretending like he didn't know what was going on when the M.I.N.E corporation was flushed out? How can we trust this mayor? If he was going to keep all this a secret, what would happen if he actually did discover some amazing power? Would he keep that a secret too? And how would he use that power anyway? I've got to get the word out about this mayor. I've got to tell Super BubLimeYo, but I've been outcast. Who will listen to me? If I say anything, they'll just censor me. So, the only way to get my message across is in a way they can't control. I'll broadcast an underground radio signal into the city and hopefully to Super BubLimeYo too. Maybe, just maybe, my pirate radio station will get enough people listening to the truth that they will question the mayor and his schemes. Or maybe the message will reach Super BubLimeYo and he'll decide to save us yet again. Alright, we've had some fun today, haven't we? You know, these little stories are just to make the building more exciting. And it's especially exciting when they inspire you to transform your builds into something new. Before, this was just a simple lookout tower, watchtower, observation tower build. But now, it's a lookout tower that has been taken over and repurposed by a pirate radio station who installed this mammoth teetering radio antenna up on top of it. When you're an outlaw running a pirate radio station, you don't have very many options for where you can set up shop. So you have to resort to some out-of-the-way place such as this. I'm not endorsing anything illegal here, by the way. Do not try this. I've invented a term to describe this build. Arborpunk. Just Googled it, and yep, can't find arborpunk in the dictionary, so I invented it. Arborpunk. Arbor, as in trees, green stuff, leaves, and punk because it's kind of outlaw and underground and technological and forward thinking, right? Just like cyberpunk, steampunk, solar punk, but arbor. It's the meeting of that green, leafy, foresty, cozy, cottagecore kind of look, and technological themes, radio antennas and cables and electrical doodads coming out all over the place. And even a few little gothic elements for flair with the pointy roofline. Let's get inside this thing. Up the hill behind the quaint tree with the tree swing in it, you come to this overgrown staircase entrance that will take you up into the tower. Let's go in. Once inside, you can see all of the equipment that the pirate radio station has smuggled inside here. And this is where they would have someone posted all hours of the day and night, watching for things to happen and to report on. You've got these great big windows for spying out in all directions. Oh, and don't forget the spyglass. It's gonna help me look for my clues and signs. So once I've done my little stakeout, I go over here to my laptop and I write up my notes about what I saw. And then I come over here and I translate it into Morse code. And then when I want to send the signal out, I just whack this bell. And my message has been made. The broadcast has been delivered through that mammoth antenna on top of the tower. And look at this. Just let me show you what I did here. I'm so smart. Look at this. See what I did? Yeah, arbor punk. That's some pretty cool stuff. Do you want to aid Lookout Pirate Radio in its mission to expose this evil mayor? Then write truth in the comments. I want to see your support. I hope you liked this episode, and I hope that you will subscribe if you haven't already, because I've got so many more episodes of B.L.Y. just like this one for you. Please subscribe. I will see you in the next one.
Yeah.